Late Night with the Devil was a near perfect film if it wasn't for one major flaw. My name is Jimbo Lewis. Welcome to my channel. And last night we finally got the chance to watch Late Night with the Devil. We watched it on Shudder. And as I mentioned earlier, it was near perfect. Like, the acting was great. The story was fantastic. The set design was great. It felt like you were really watching a late night talk show from the late 70s or maybe even like mid 70s. I like the effects. I like the visual effects, the special effects. All of that was great. However, when we get to the last act, they completely changed the format. They broke their own rules and went from P.O.V to a third-person narrative, as you see with, most other cinematic films, which totally took me out of the experience. When I turned the movie on, you told me that I am watching this footage that was recovered, that hasn't been seen before. And so that is the rule. That's the rule set you built for me. That is the story. That is the idea. That is how I am supposed to view this film. And then in the last act, when you just completely throw that away, shift into this sort of third-person narrative in order to have a lot of exposition that I didn't really think we needed. And then you try to switch back into the sort of POV format, or we're back watching this TV show again. It ruined the experience. When you create that sort of disconnect, it's hard to bring me back after you spent, an hour and a half pulling me in and guiding me down this one route, and then just throw that away just so you can explain some things. I feel like they could have found a better way to explain what was happening, or maybe just not even explain it all. Because for me, as I'm watching the movie, before we even get there, I kind of started to piece together what's happening. He did this thing, and now this is the repercussions he's facing. I didn't need all that extra bullcrap. I think the movie would have been just as successful without having to take us out of the experience and then try to pull us back in within like a 5-minute time frame. But I do still recommend, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's still a great story. If there was a way to go back and make sort of an editor's cut or a director's cut or something, just cut out the exposition, the third person exposition. Perfect film. There's my thoughts that no one really asked for, and this was kind of off the cuff. I didn't have a script or anything, so I'm just kind of going off the top of my head here. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to hear more of my opinions on horror films, please check out the video on the screen right now. My name is Jimbo Lewis, and I'll see you over there.